Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. PlannerGirlMek here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, we are working on January 16th through the 29th. Yes, I said that correctly. It is a 2-week spread on a regular weekly spread. I had some comments in previous videos that asked, is this even possible? Can we do this? So I'm trying it out. And I have to say, I really like it. There are some other ways that I would probably go about doing it next time. But for it being the first time, I'm really excited. The kit that I'm using is from the PinkPlannerShop. This is the first time I have used one of her kits. It's not the first time I've gotten one. I think I grabbed one or two when she was having her digital Goodnotes kits, but I just haven't gotten around to using them yet because y'all know I've been running behind. I might do a rerun spread of December and try to use them. But this kit is called Beautiful, hold on y'all, let me get it, Beautiful Tales. It's so beautiful. I went for it because I love the colors. It gives the warm and cozy vibe because this is still January. But you know, it's not freezing cold where I live, so that's why I have the cute fashion doll over in the corner, and I also use her in the spread. But I just am still going for cozy planning in my iPad, just sticking with the theme of cozy being my word of the year. So I've showed you all of what is involved in the kit, and here I am showing you what I have cropped out to use. And let me see, questions that I normally get. Yes, I pre-crop my kits before I use them in my plan with me's because it just saves time and it makes it easier instead of going through and cropping each individual one from the PNG. You can use the PNG. Her kits do not come pre-cropped. I use Silhouette to pick out what I want, and then I use Adobe Illustrator to crop them individually. All things that I have just started learning. I'm using different programs as I'm switching over from my previous laptop to my new one. There's some things that won't work on my new one that worked on my old one. So I am still in the learning phase. So please don't ask me for an Adobe Illustrator tutorial because, girl, I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, um, right now I am trying to figure out in my brain how I'm gonna lay this out because when it's the first time I've done it, it's like, oh girl, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let me figure out, let me see, test some things out. And so I grabbed some florals from Canva. I do have a Canva subscription, and I have the Pro subscription. So that's how I'm able to get these florals with the transparent background. Um, I not I can't remember if these were free, but they do have free flowers. But if you don't have the Pro edition of Canva, you can't get them in a transparent background. But you could save it as an image or a PNG and go into the Magic Eraser app and crop out the white background that way. But yeah, that's what I used to do. But I can only do this because I have a Pro. And so whenever a kit doesn't come with florals, I go to Canva. That works for me. So I took all those florals and made multiple copies and put them on top of that. And I thought it was just perfect the way it is. The colors don't match perfectly, but when it's zoomed out, it looks amazing. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it down at the bottom just for the layout of the Monday through Sunday. And I think I'm going to still use that white bar because I'm going to move that up a little bit, even though after it's all said and done, I really didn't need it. But I kept it in there just in case. So I think the screen isn't moving. It's not frozen. Nope. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. So I should have cropped this out. This is a process. Okay, here we go. So now I've gotten that all together, figured out what I wanted to do, have my glitter headers all laid out. Now I'm trying to see, how do I want to handle these boxes? Because we have multiple. And because it's a 2-week spread, I want to use all of them. Because normally when I do a 2-week spread in my other journal layout, I don't get to use boxes. that often. I heavily depend on the clip art. So I wanted to kind of have the same vibe of a week, 1 week spread, but in a 2 week spread. So I'm just kind of playing around, doing my thing, and making it work. So, how are you guys been? What's going on? What's new? What's y'all's word of the year? My word of the year is cozy. And yes, I will probably say that 1,000 times in multiple videos. Um, but yeah, that's my word of the year. What's your word of the year? What is your driving force for 2023? Mine is just to be cozy, be comfortable, and love myself, and just try to relax and have fun and productive. So, but I'm sticking with cozy as my word of the year. But to get back to the spread, I am just going through fitting the boxes and making sure they all work. Trying to decide where everything should go, working in my brain like, what should the font be? Should it be something basic? And then, of course, I will eventually add in some glitter bougie boxes in the background from Digital Plans. And I always have links down below to her kits. I think the kit that I used this time was one of the ones that was on sale. Like I told you in last week's video, I'm not sure if they are still on sale. So, but either way, it's affordable. I don't think they're no more than $4 on Etsy if they're still full price. But if they are still on sale, girl, don't sleep on it. Just go get it. You will thank me later. Trust me. For real, it's so worth it. You will use them eventually at some point in your digital planning career. So just go ahead and get it. You're welcome. But now I am adjusting the glitter headers for week 2. And I kind of think next time I'm just going to go split down the middle and see if I could work around doing it kind of that way. So I'm looking forward to doing a 2 week spread in February using the same template, but trying to switch up how I do the boxes. Maybe switching up how I do the sidebar. Should I do 2 sidebars in one or just keep it? I kind of love how I do my sidebar, so I don't know if I'll change that, but this is just one way. There's multiple ways to do this, I'm assuming. So here I'm just copying the floral. If you use the lasso tool and press copy, it will copy the same size from previous. So I'm just deleting what I had for week 1 and putting a different flow for week 2. And I love the multiple colors of the date covers. You have all the colors in the spread and it really, really stands it out. And I absolutely love it. It's colorful, but it's still cozy. It's still warm and fuzzy. So I went ahead and filled in those boxes. I forgot to crop the habit tracker. So I grabbed the PNG and I took it and I dragged and dropped it. You just click on it, hold it, pull it down, and it'll make a copy of it. And then went ahead and copied the colors that I wanted to do and just cropped it down. And that's what I did. So there you go. That's a lesson. What are some things that you guys still don't understand about digital planning and Goodnotes from what I do in my planning? I know there's not a lot of us digital planners that plan as if we were planning in a paper and pen planner. There's not a lot of us. There used to be more, but it's hard to keep up with. I'm not gonna lie to you. So when we do pop on, we all run to each other's videos. It's like, oh my God, you have a new video. But life happens and stuff just happens, and sometimes we get busy. But I am trying my best to get caught back up. But what are some things that you all are like, okay, I see your spread. I want to do something like this. How do I do dot dot dot? And if I can answer your question, I will try my best. So there you saw that I found the foils that I want to use. I believe that is one of the ones from Valentine's Day, but I'm just using the bougie boxes. And I think I ended up grabbing some of the hearts and throwing it in there because heart is my favorite accent to put in. And I'm so excited that I actually got to use gold. Like, I never get to use gold bougie boxes, so I went for it. This beautiful fashion doll is from Glammark Society. I do have links down below to her shop for you guys to join that. It's a monthly subscription box. It's $9 and some change, I believe. To get in on that one is so worth it, y'all. I'm telling you, so worth it. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And the artist is so sweet. She's like the nicest person in the world. So yeah, definitely go follow her on all your socials because she's amazing. But now I am working on my favorite part of my spread all the time. I'm working on the top header where I put the January and a cute little fashion doll, make like a little scene. And I'm doing that and making it look all pretty. I didn't end up using those blankets because it just didn't work. It still had too much of the white background and it just didn't flow. And I didn't want that part to show because I wanted to be able to layer these on top of each other. So I went ahead and took that off. I was going for a certain look. I couldn't put my finger on what that look would be called, but I wanted to go for a look, like a cozy vibe. I mean, it is my word of the year. I know y'all are like, stop saying that. We get it. But here I'm taking some of those heart flourishes from Digital Plan stickers with the foils, and I am adding that as an accent to like a pop of color throughout the spread. You will see that repeated multiple times, and I love doing that. Here I grab the January that I created for the last week's Plan With Me, and I'm just changing the color, and I'm kind of using the wheel to try to match it up to see if it'll match with her kind of her outfit and the yellow from the date cover. So it's kind of a mix between the two so it can still stand out on its own. So I'm loving that. I love the placement of where this is. So I think I'm going to eventually end up moving the fashion doll over a little bit. Yeah. That way I can just take the January and move it up and over to let it pop a little bit. Look at that. Yes. I love it so much. Y'all, isn't that cute? This fashion doll is just, it's like she was made to be like, what? I'm here. What? I love it. Okay. Okay, I can't. Let's just take a moment. Take a moment to enjoy the beauty of it. So here I'm like, okay, I'm loving these heart flourishes. Let me go ahead and add that throughout the first week. And I was done with that. It was perfect. I meant to go in and add them throughout for second week, but I forgot to do it. Sorry. Here I am adding my washi banner and I've switched up how I do it. I might go back to the regular way, but I'm loving this whole accented washi banner, and then I'm adding back the bougie boxes. I went to look to see if there was a weekend banner in gold, but there isn't, and I didn't like how it looked without a background. And now that I remember, I have one in Elements. I have the same font. I have it in black. I could have just layered it. Whoops. My bad, I forgot. But it still turned out really good. I just took some florals and just made it pop that way. But right now, something we didn't get to do last week, I am going through the day to day. So it's not going to be in order. So the 16th, there was no school. I think it was Martin Luther King Day. I think now they're calling it a teacher planning day or teacher work day, and the kids don't go to school. So messed up. Um, and then the 23rd, the following Monday, I marked down that my daughter had a student council meeting. The 17th, that Tuesday, my son was out sick, allergies. no bueno. I also cleaned that day and I marked that with the clip art from PinkPlannerShop's the deco. And I have a little tea set and honey there because I was making my son some tea and honey. The following Tuesday, the 24th, my husband's battery died in his car, so I had to go pick him up. We had to go drive to get another battery, then bring him back, all that fun stuff. Excuse me, let me get a drink. My kids got their report cards that same 24th, and the 24th was the first time ever that I got a bad review on my Etsy shop. And I was heartbroken because I did everything I could possibly do to help the customer, and she just wasn't happy. And I mean, as a shop owner, there's only so much I can do, especially if I have clip art that I did not draw myself. I have to follow the guidelines of the artist. I can't overstep those boundaries or I'll get a copyright strike in my shop in Etsy and they'll shut my shop down until I remove the product. It's just a whole thing. So, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, after I got that bad review, I ended up getting a ton of good reviews from the same item in the shop. And I don't know, it took me and it really hurt. I was very like sad, you know. My husband, you know, tried to cheer me up. My niece tried to cheer me up. You know, even my daughter was like, it's okay, it's just one bad review. And I know it definitely probably won't be the last, but when it's out of my hands, there's really nothing I can do about it. So that part. So on the 18th, I had a little cough. So I took some medicine and did all the things. The 25th, I went grocery shopping, did a Publix run, and I got back to work on that Thursday. I made a meal plan and I posted a YouTube video. On that Friday, the 20th, I set some goals for my shop. And I also took birthday pictures for my daughter the following Friday on the 27th. And the Saturday and Sunday, the 21st and 22nd, I think I just relaxed. And the following 28th and 29th, I was editing my daughter's pictures for her birthday. You will get to hopefully see at least one or two of them in my next plan with me because that will be her birthday week. But yeah, that was basically my 2 weeks. So that was why I kind of crammed them all into one because I really didn't have a whole full spread's worth to do for two, but I had enough to do two in one. So yeah. But here's what I was talking about. I was trying to add a weekend banner, but I didn't like it. You just couldn't see it. And I didn't like it. So I'm like, what did I do last time? I'm just going to do my own thing. So I deleted that and added some florals and made it just stand out and pop and look all pretty as just another accent in the spread. I absolutely enjoyed using PinkPlannerShop's kits. I definitely have more. I went ham. She had a 50% off sale last week and I stocked up at least until the end of February. I think I have kits until the end of February, and then when March rolls around, I'll get ready for March. But y'all, that's it. That's it. That is the spread. Here I am showing you how everything looks. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please click the like button down below. That lets me know that you guys love the video and you'll be coming back to watch more. And in the comments section, let me know what your word of the year is. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.